Hi guys, good evening one and all. Hope I'm audible and visible to you. And I just need your quick response on the chat box. Hi guys, good evening one and all. Hope I'm audible. Yeah, we'll wait for 2 to 3 minutes and then we'll start with the proceedings. As already discussed, so in this particular session of live, we'll be talking about few important things related to the exam, NEET as well as INICET, the upcoming exams. And apart from this, I'll be addressing few doubts, clarifications, mostly like a question answer discussion part of boot camp. Okay, so if you have anything in your mind, how to manage the schedules, how to modify the schedules, how to manage the colleges, how to manage clinics, personals, whatever it is, we can discuss on that particular aspect also. Yeah, good evening, Navya. Good evening, Himaja. Good evening, Pravalika. Nice to see you. I want this session to be more interactive. So clear your doubts which are there in your mind related to the mode of preparation. Take some positive energy from the session, good aspects from the session, and start implementing them in your preparation. So that is what the main motto of coming live. I was not feeling well in the last couple of days, 3 to 4 days. I was completely off. Okay. Now I'm little okay. So that is the main motto of coming in front of you to give some energy, exchange of energy. It's a two-way, right? Even I feel like I was completely, my energy was completely drained out in the last 2 to 3 days. So I also require some positive energy from you guys and reciprocation. Okay, right. So we'll wait for one more minute before we start the proceedings. 6:34 will be starting the proceedings, and people who are watching it as a recorded version, make sure you can skip this particular waiting part and you can keep it in 1.5x and watch so that you can save some time too. Okay, meanwhile, guys, if you have, yeah, Fatima, good evening. So, meanwhile, if you have anything, you can drop me personally on my WhatsApp number. That is also fine. For all the registered students, you can contact me on my WhatsApp number. There were like few questions that are being posted to me. I'll address them uh, one by one. Or if you can directly post on the chat box. If you feel comfortable, you can post on the chat box. If you're not comfortable, you can post directly on my WhatsApp so that I'll try to address you and help you. Maybe on 9th, I may be a little bit busy tomorrow because first live is going to be by me. I'm going to take FPD. And 10th, 11th, followed by next 2 to 3 days, I'll be available for you if you require any modifications in the schedule or approach. I'll sit with you, talk with you. We can sit and talk and plan our schedules and modifications. I'll be available in the offline center also from 10th. 10, 11, I'll be available in offline. 12, 13, I'll be handling the online students with the live Zoom call or anything. Like we can sit and sort out the plan and approach, right? I hope this is very, very clear. 9th, I'll be today and tomorrow, I'll be busy with tomorrow's class. Okay, right. We'll wait for one more minute before we start the proceedings. So try to keep that high energy levels in the interactive session so that you can carry something and I can carry something from my side. Right. So let's start without wasting any time. The first introduction part is about the dates of examination. Okay. So as of now, by the time we are coming live on December 8th evening, so the dates were not yet out. Okay. So dates are not yet out. So let it be Neet MDS. Let it be Neet MDS or let it be INICET. Let it be Neet MDS or let it be INICET. INICET, yeah, exam is going to be in the month of May. Okay, that is 2026. Neet not yet out, so I'm taking April 2nd week, like last year. So April 2nd week, 2026. So let's keep the deadlines clear. Okay, so roughly, I just want to code. Roughly for the NEET examination, you have 4 months of preparation time, and INICET you have 5 months of preparation time, and these are the examinations in front of you. Okay. Point number 1, all the seats in the entire country will be filled by NEET examination except AIIMS, PGI and JIPMER. Okay, right. So if you are just counting the number of government seats itself, they were like 900 plus government seats. Okay, right. The second one is, the second exam is INICET, which will be in the month of May. The dates are almost fixed. So this is going to carry somewhere around like 40 seats, government seats. I was talking only about government seats. That includes government as well as private. So these are the number of seats which are there in front of you in the next couple of months. So for NEET, we have 4 months of preparation time considering the last year date. For INICET, we have 5 months of preparation time considering the last year. So now, what about my boot camp? Okay. So my BC. So now boot camp series, BCS. Okay. So boot camp series is something very big. Okay. So it is going to create a good impact on your revisions or your readings or your approaches. Okay. A highly intensified, packed, integrated mode of preparation. So what boot camp is? So boot camp is basically 4 months of preparation time for NEET examination, or if you are preparing for INICET, it's going to be 5 months of preparation for INICET. So what I have done in the boot camp is the first reading of boot camp. Even if you're starting fresh, it's okay. Or even if you're halfway into the preparation, it is okay. Or even you are done with one round and planning to start the second round, it is okay. Or you're done with second round and planning to start the third round, it's okay. Whatever it is. Okay. So boot camp is definitely going to help you out. So the first thing to be addressed in the bootcamp series is preparation time. Okay. NEET as of now, it is a 4 months. INICET as of now, it's a 5 months. Now what I have given a schedule of around 80 days for the bootcamp series. 80 days. And hidden is extra 10 days. So I made it as 90 days. But visible to you is like 80 days only. It's visible to you for 80 days. This is what the schedule I have given. Okay. So each module is around like 20, already discussed in the old videos. So what I have done is, it is 80 days that is visible and 10 days is hidden. So total it is 90 days. That is nothing but 3 months. Or you can consider it as 80 plus 10. Okay. So overall is 3 months, and followed by, you guys are going to have 1 month extra if the exam is like last year. Okay. So that 1 month extra you're going to do for time management, repeated revisions, focusing on upgrading your scores, focusing on GTs and everything. Okay. So this is a rough plan for, this is my rough plan for the NEET examination. For example, if you are planning for INICET, okay. So INICET. For example, if the NEET is done in April, INICET is in the month of May. So you have 1 more month of preparation time. You have 1 more month of preparation time. So that is going to be 5 months for INICET. So that is what the rough plan is. or else you can consider it as 3 months of boot camp plus 2 months of revision for INICET. Okay, so that is turns around like 5 months. I hope this is very, very clear. Okay, so NEET, you have 4 months of preparation time, in which boot camp is going to occupy 80 days, and you have 40 days for revision if the exam is like last year dates. INICET 80 days boot camp plus 60 days of revision time. This is fixed. This is not at fixed. So this is my first phase of my today's live session. I hope this is very, very clear. NEET dates are not fixed. INICET dates are fixed. It is 80 plus 60 INICET fixed. NEET is, as of now, it is 80 plus 40, and this 40 can vary basing upon the date of examination if the exam is postponed. The reasons why the exam can be postponed is because of late internship of few states, because this particular batch of interns are the batch who has COVID at that time. So their admissions were little late in few states, a few universities. That may create some impact on postponement of exam, but as of now we don't have any official notification or update from NBE or DCA. Reason to be noted is last year by this time the dates were almost fixed. The notifications were almost out. The notification was out in the last week of October. Okay, and the dates were okay, decently done. Now it's October is done, November is done, December first week is also done today. Okay, as of now there is no update, considering that it may get little delay, only little. Don't expect some huge differences. It may get little delay, but assuming that it's going to happen in the month of April, we are preparing for April. I hope this is very, very clear. I just need an thumbs up sign from all of you who are live. 70 plus are live. I need a thumbs up sign from all of you. So this is the first phase. So number of days you're approaching. Okay, the second thing I want to address in the entire preparation, and particularly in this big phase of preparation phase, what I can tell you is it's not how much you read. Okay, people think I read more, I'll get a good rank. No, the strategy is not about how much you read. It's not about how much you read, it is about how many times you read is important. That is nothing but called as revision. So revision is going to play a very, very important role when you are going for competitive exams where you have 20 plus subjects to be handled with lots of mental and emotional stress. Now it's not like 11th or a 12th standard where you sit, read, analyze and give exam. You have lots of things that are going in your mind emotionally, financially, mentally. You may be weak because of some XYZ reasons, because we are grown-up adults, we are doctors. So we have that. So the temperament is more important here. The most important aspect is how much you revise is more important than how much you read. People like they take multiple books, multiple sources, keep on building that stuff day by day. But it's not about how much content you read, it's about how many times you read. How many times, how well you have done revision will play a very, very big role when you're going for this particular examination, whether it's a NEET or INICET. You sit with the topper, you sit with the senior who got a good rank, or your batchmate may got a good rank, they may got a state first, or they may got a GDC, they may got an all India good rank. Sit with them, talk with them, ask them, is content more important or revision more important? It is obviously the revision which is going to play a very, very important role. And 99% of the students who fail even after working so hard, main reason could be failure of doing a proper revision. They don't do proper revision. Okay, so smart revision also plays a very, very vital role when you are preparing for this sort of examinations. Okay, I hope this is very, very clear. The second thing to be addressed is, okay, revisions are more important. Okay, giving GTs is more important. Okay, giving a grand exam is more important. Again, I want to add one thing to the grand exam, one thing to the test series is, okay, you should be truthful to yourself. Okay, don't cheat in the grand exams. There are people who cheat in the grand exams. Don't cheat yourself. If you start cheating yourself, cheating is nothing but simply googling the answer. Cheating is taking the help of ChatGPT. Your notes is in front of you. You got a doubt regarding a particular classification, whether it is 3 or 4, class 4 or class 3. Nothing wrong in seeing it, but that is called as cheating. Okay, means something is prompting you. You're taking help of something. Okay, you're cheating yourself. Okay, so don't cheat when you're taking GT specially, okay, because no one is going to help you in the final exam. Here ChatGPT may help you, here your notes may help you, here you submit the exam, you look into the answers, again you come back, keep the same answers. I don't know what is the reason why you get high in this dummy exams. All the exams whatever you're giving are practice exams. You're practicing in a net practice. Like for example, how Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma are going to perform in a match, in an international registered match or a final match is more important. What they practice in the morning sessions in the night practice is not important. I don't know why people get high in the net practice. Okay, so don't cheat. Okay, and analyze your GTs properly. Analysis of GTs properly is important. Like sometimes you can analyze sitting, or sometimes you can take the help of your mentor where you're leaking scores, where your negative marking is, why you're spoiling easy questions, why you're skipping the options, jumping, confusions and everything. Analysis is again more important. So, okay, so giving GTs on time, don't cheat GTs. Okay, and analysis of whatever you are losing MCQs or your scorings is very, very important. Okay, so these are something which don't require an extra effort. Like for example, I want to read an extra book, Neeraj Wadhwan, I want to add now into the preparation. That requires an extra time, extra effort that is required. But giving GTs does not require an extra effort. Don't cheat yourself. Analysis. So all these does not require time, does not require extra effort, but these are going to be a biggest add-ons to your preparation or biggest add-ons to your success on the day of result. Okay, right? So these are the main things I feel like I want to address. One is about time management. Second one is about revision, that is more important. And third one is giving GTs on time. Don't cheat when you're giving GTs, and analyze the GTs properly, either by yourself or a group of friends, or you can take the help of your mentor if he's available. It's not mandatory that the mentor should always be available for you to sit for longer hours, check each and every question. That is not going to be possible hypothetically, but there are few mentors who can come out of their comfort zone to help you whenever they're available for you, or a sub mentor is available for you. You can sit, you want to analyze with them. Yeah, chalo, take that advantage and start implementing in your preparation phase. And GT, yeah, at one point you can focus on module GTs. That is okay if you are a part of MDS CONQUER module GTs, because modules are going to contain a minimum of 4 to maximum of 5 subjects. That is okay. But which GTs are more important is overall GTs are more important. Overall GTs, which contains all these 20 plus subjects, with a difficulty index, with a moderate, not easy papers again, moderate difficulty index papers are very, very important. How you are improving in these papers, how you are performing in these papers, how you are improving, analyzing these papers properly, revising them in the next couple of days, again coming back, bouncing back, increasing your scores, or keeping targets and reaching them, and all these are going to play a very, very vital role. Target is not always 800 plus or 900 plus. Okay, target is anything. For example, initially if I'm starting fresh, today is my first day, tomorrow is my first day, so I'll try to keep a target of 400. I'll try to keep a target of 400, or I'll try to keep a target of at least hitting 120 right answers out of 240. So next module, after 20 days of hard work, I'll try to improve that to 140 out of 240. If I'm able to crack 120 now, if not, I'll keep 120. So I'll try to move. Then in the third, I'll try to keep 150 out of 240. So this is how I'm going to study. If I'm not able to hit that 150 in the third module, then I'll keep again 150 target in the fourth module. So once I reach, it's not like every time you have to go, but up to a particular point, like once it reaches 140 to 150, the main important thing is, yes, improvement is also important. Yes, improvement is also important, but rather than improvement, my strong recommendation it is, at least you should balance around the score of 140 to 150, because sometimes the papers may be easy, sometimes the papers may be difficult, sometimes what is going to happen, it can have some little up and down. Okay, so in the question paper you may have a little up and down, but whatever it is, you try to maintain that 150 to 160 mark at all the times. That is going to be genuine and good for you. Okay, right? Clear, guys? Clear? I just need your response. On the chat box. So I hope you guys are clear with the things, whatever we have discussed till this particular point. I just need your quick response. 90 plus are there, right? So fix the dates. Interns, look into the dates. Dates are very, very important. Keep an eye on dates. Prepare both for NEET and INICET. Don't segregate yourself, whatever may be your level of preparation. Revisions are more important when you're giving GTs. Revisions are more important for the final exam. Give GTs properly on a scheduled time, but don't take prompts. Don't take suggestions from XYZ because no one is monitoring your exam. Okay, so you should be truthful to yourself when you're preparing. You should be truthful to yourself when you're giving exams and analyze the GTs properly. Okay, right? So keep small targets and try to crack those small targets. Uh, 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 small targets that may create a good impact on your preparation phase. Okay, right? Okay, right. So now the next important thing is that is question that is being posted to me. For example, if a student is there, uh, I'm just naming the student as X. So we have an X student. And this particular X student have started the preparation approximately 2.5 months back. Okay, so it's already started 2.5 months back. And in this 2.5 months, this particular student has covered oral radiology, oral surgery, general surgery, done with oral path plus oral medicine, done with general path, done with pharmacology, done with microbiology, and for example, now almost done with prostho. Let's assume that, okay? So you're done with 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6 major subjects. 6 major subjects and 1, 2, 3. 3 minor subjects. Okay. So now you're done with, or last year you have done well with a few subjects. Make sure, I want you to go back, check the schedule. Okay. For example, I'm going back and checking the schedule. So this particular student is done with prostho in module 1, done with radiology in module 2. Okay. And done with oral surgery, general surgery in module 3, done with oral path, oral medicine, done with general path, done with microbiology. Okay. Now you try to modify the module schedule. For example, like considering this student, my recommendation is don't do any modifications in module 1 because you're done with only one subject. Don't do any modifications in module 2 also because you're left over with 1, 2, 3 major subjects and 1 minor subject. Okay. Whereas coming to module 3, you're done with 2 major subjects. Okay. The leftover is anatomy. Anatomy is the thing that is left over. All these are, it's like a 5 hours. Anesthesia is not much. Medical emergencies, medical consideration is not much. Maybe you may take 2 days for dental anatomy, dental histology. So if you can extract one more extra day, okay, like for example, instead of oral path, oral medicine, if you can finish it in 1 day with a good revision of oral surgery, 1 day with good revision of GS. So you can save some 4 odd days here, and that 4 odd days can be given to module 2. You can extend your module 2 by 4 days because you're done with module 3 properly and you're done with decent number of subjects in module 4. So that is how the balancing has to be done. Okay, right? And for example, you're starting fresh. And tomorrow you're going to start with prostho. There's the FPD part, and the module 1 was given 20 days, but the module 1 task you are able to finish in 18 days itself. You're doing it 18 days. So that leftover 2 days you can go with module 2. You can add to module 2. So instead of module 2 that is given 20 days, and if you're able to finish module 2 in 18 days again, so this 2 plus 2 that can be transferred to module 3. So that is how I want you to manage the modules basing upon your convenience. How being a mentor, reading with the students, preparing with the students in the last couple of years, how it was prepared, the background work is module 1 is easy. Module 2 is little difficult from student point of view while preparing. Module 3 is easy. Module 4 is difficult. Okay, so this is how it is balancedly made, so that if you are able to do module 1 and if you are able to save a day, you can add that to module 2 because that is difficult. If you finish module 3 fast, then you can pick module 4 because most of the subjects in module 3 are very comfortable and cool subjects. Okay, so that is how it is going to be. Okay, right. I hope you guys are very, very clear about how to modify your schedules and everything. For that, I'll try to help you. So I'll be with you all the times. Okay, so I'll try to help you in modifying, giving that suggestions. If you have any plan, you can discuss with me and I can give the approval. I can modify your schedules accordingly, basing upon that. Okay, right. So that is one important thing I want to address. If you have anything, for example, everything is done. You're done with 1, 2, 3, 4 modules. 1, 2, 3, 4. You balanced well and you are able to reach by the end of module 4. If you're able to reach some 550s or 600 odd scores, okay, and the dates were out telling that the exam was postponed by a couple of days, okay, then we can go either with revision or plus, or sometimes basing up, that is again basing upon the scores. For example, if a student is able to reach 500 to 600 scorings by the end of the modules when they start the GTs, if the exam is postponed or if you have extra lecture days that is left over, what you can do is you can do revision 1 or you can do depth-oriented reading for few topics in all subjects. Few topics, very, very important topics in all subjects. You can do the depth-oriented reading because 550, 600 range can be improved only by depth-oriented reading, identifying the areas where you are weak at and cracking them. For example, after finishing 1 to 3 modules, if you are able to move around like 300 to 400 or 400 to 500 range, my recommendation is go with revision. Revision is going to improve your scores to 550 to 600 or sometimes 600 to 650s. You don't require a depth-oriented reading. Okay, you focus on PYQs, focus on the content, that is being discussed, give exams on time, attend the T&D on time. So all the medical and dental PYQs, PYQ-oriented concepts, PYQ-oriented questions in the last couple of years, everything will be covered in the bootcamp series, and it will be done at the best. Okay, right? Clear? Clear. Anything more? So what we will do in modules, all these things were already discussed. And one important thing I want to highlight, like whenever you're starting bootcamp series, okay, because again, this is a very frequently asked question by most of you. For example, you're already done with worksheets for a particular subject, or you're done with the dental pulse reading for a particular subject, or you're done with your own app based notes or your institute based notes or something you have done, you have a material. How to handle the boot camp? Like for example, the boot camp classes, most of the boot camp classes will be for 2 hours or 2.5 hours. So what I recommend most of the students, like for the students who are already hitting the big marks of 13 hours plus, 14 hours plus, I hope that most of you are doing it. For you, I want you to manipulate within your limited time and add these 2 hours. But rest of the students, for example, a student is doing 6 hours or 8 hours of preparation per day and want to start things very seriously with the boot camp. Okay, what my recommendation is, convert your 6 to 8 hours to 8 to 10 hours. So now you are improving your study hours by 2 hours. You're improving your study hours by 2 hours. Okay, the 2 hours I want you to give to boot camp. What happens in boot camp? Mentors will sit with you. Okay, nice notes will be given to you. So you have to keep your notes in front of you and attend the class. Don't waste writing notes. Just underline the notes. Just fill the notes. wherever any active mode of reading questions are given, just try to fill, underline, keep some highlighters, keep some color pencils in front of you, and try to fill the notes while the class is going itself. So that extra 2 hours, whatever you are improving. So normally your reading is 6 hours per day or 8 hours per day. Now what you're doing is you're trying to sacrifice few things, gossiping or something like sleep or something. You're trying to improve the 2 hours, and 2 hours, give the 2 hours time for the bootcamp classes. Okay, no need of writing notes. Just attend the classes live. If you miss the class live, immediately attend the recorded version, but keep a time limit. Okay, make sure, I want you guys to keep a time limit. Okay, keep a watch, take a stopwatch. Okay, and keep a limit. Okay, so don't aram say sit like, okay, chalo, I'll watch this whenever I want. You keep a time limit, like how you're going to watch a movie in a theater, not an OTT platform. In a theater, I have a time limit. There is no pause, nothing. Movie is going to play. Once the movie is done, you're going to get out. But if you're watching the movie in OTT, what is going to happen? Your wish. Today I'll watch 10 minutes, tomorrow I'll watch 10 minutes. Don't keep like that. Okay, so keep a time limit. That extra 2 hours, sit with the mentor. Mentor will make you to read. That is the bootcamp maza. The maza of the bootcamp is someone is going to make you, a friend will make you to sit and learn all the important concepts which are very, very frequently asked. For example, there is already a student who is a very good student, scoring well, attending classes on time. Even then, I recommend you to attend the bootcamp. Reason is, if you want to revise the bootcamp 2 hours class by yourself, even if you're an extraordinary student, it will definitely take more than 2 hours or 3 hours. But if you sit with the mentor, whenever the mentor is doing an active mode of reading with you, you can finish the reading fast. So that's the best mode of revision, is reading with someone who has a better knowledge than you. Right, I hope this is very, very clear. Okay, so you're reading with me, who is reading from past 13 years, who is reading from past 14 years, the same material, same book, same content from past 14 years I'm reading. So whenever you're reading with me, I can highlight the things, integrate the things from one subject to other subject. Right, so that is how it is going to be. So you're going to read with me, that extra 2 hours, whatever you're going to add to your preparation. Now you guys are going to read with me. So what I'll do when I'm taking prostho, I'll try to integrate with endo. Post and core, common for prostho and endo. So I'm going to talk about post-endodontic restorations. Or if I'm talking about FPD, I'm talking about root surface areas of an abutment selection, I'll try to correlate with that of your anchorage in your ortho. Concepts are same, subjects are different, approach is different, or something happening. Okay, I'll try to correlate. Like for example, I'll just show you tomorrow's my class notes. Okay, so tomorrow's bootcamp series, tomorrow's class is going to be this. For example, it's going to start with the fundamentals of post and core. So I'm going to talk about a little about fiber post, which is white color, metal post. So I'll talk about what are the advantages of using a fiber post, because they have same coefficient of thermal expansion similar to that of the dentin. Okay, so I'll try to include all the important areas. Okay, so now I'm talking about the apical seal, endo part. 4 to 5 millimeters of apical seal is required. I'm talking about the advantages of piezo rimmer. P for, I'm going to give a mnemonic, P for post space preparation, and R for removal of gutta percha. Those are the most important things about. I'll talk about dead space concept and everything. Okay, 3 principles of post and core I was talking about: conservation, preservation, proportion. Okay, and the other important areas like clinical importance. Like this question was given in INICET. So what is the question? So clinical application of preservation of at least 1 millimeter of pericemmental dentin is mandatory when you're going for post and core. For example, on a CBCT, you got to know for a post RC teeth, the leftover dentin is 1 millimeter. In such conditions, I'm not going to prepare post space. Instead of that, I'm going to go for a custom post. So this is what the question which is given in INICET. So similarly, okay, so we're going to talk buccal collider. Again, negative space is going to come as combination of ortho. So that's what I'm telling. Like I'm talking about dead space concept. So I'm talking about the dead space concept in post and core related to FPD. I'll try to relate this negative space, and I'll try to talk about the dead space that is going to come under your physiology. So physiology dead space in respiratory system, I'm going to try to correlate integratedly. Okay. So smile designing, we'll look into the smile designing, Sibbert's classification, Antis law, functional cusp beveling. What is the value of functional cusp beveling? 45 degrees. So we'll try to address other 45 degrees integratedly. We'll try to address other 45 degrees values. Sprue angle is 45 degrees. Sprue angle is 45 degrees. Traditionally, root and resection value is 45. In modern endodontics, the value is 0 to 10 degrees. Twin block initial angle is 45 degrees. Again, one more 45. Now activated to 70 degrees. Adams clasp angle is 45 degrees. So this is all like integrated mode with the notes, and we'll try to make it more effective when you sit with the mentor and when you take the notes. This is just a demo version. I just want to show what is basically happening. In the initial phases, I thought of making the notes very precise, but but then I have changed my mind because I feel like their majority of you may not be very involved in the preparation. Okay, so you may started the preparation very freshly. So I don't want to break the things for you. So want to make it simple. So I have given an elaborated notes rather than giving a precise notes. Okay, so maybe once the things are going fine, then I'll think about giving a very precise notes point to point so that add-ons you can do. But here I have given elaborated notes to make the things a little bit comfortable for you. I hope you got what basically I'm planning for you guys, because this part is not there in the last year bootcamp. Last year bootcamp we have classes but we don't have notes. Okay, so this year I want to make it more integrated, and I want to make it more comfortable for the students. Okay, right. So that is what the plan is. I hope you guys are very clear with the schedules, what I have planned for you. Just give me a second. Yeah, there are few inquiries on the chat box which I'll try to address. Meanwhile, if you have anything in your mind, you can post to me. If possible, we'll try to discuss. If not, I'll try to talk with you day after tomorrow. 9th, I'm a little busy with the first live class. Okay, right. The schedules and everything, the videos were already shared. Okay, so you already have a nice recorded videos. You can look into that, or else you can drop a note on the WhatsApp. We will be sending the schedules. Okay, schedules were already shared in all social medias and everywhere. uh, just give me a second. Yeah, meanwhile you can post your. Yeah, hi guys. I'm back. Hope I'm audible and visible to you. Just need your quick response on the chat box. Right. Before I address all your doubts and everything, so the plan is approach of bootcamp series is the video, the live class, okay, along with the notes has to be done 2 times. That is the most important thing. Then followed by you solve multiple MCQs from your source. Okay. So you're part of an app, you do it from the app, no issues. Or if you have a dental pulse, you can do it from the dental pulse. Okay. Or you can solve from the MDS CONQUER website or app, whatever it is your choice. Okay. But make sure all the last 5 years of NEET questions and all the last 3 years of INICET areas has to be done. Okay, right? So NEET and INICET, all the areas which are done, so last 5 years and 3 years has to be done thoroughly. That is a must go. And whatever you have done previously, okay, of that particular subject, I told you, right, you are done with few subjects. So whatever you have done previously, make sure I want you to do those subjects again and again from the same source. Give exams on time. So whenever you have a T&D, test and discussion, try to give exams on time and try to attend the discussions regularly, preferably live. Or if you have a proper reason of skipping the live session, okay, then try to address it immediately according to the schedule. Don't skip the schedule. Okay. By mistake, if you skip the schedule, okay, because of some reasons, because last 2 to 3 days I'm not feeling well. Okay. So my work was pile up. So that is called as backlogs. Whenever you have a backlog, skip the backlog and try to go back to the schedule again, because whenever you're moving with the flow of the group, flow of the schedule will automatically make you flow. It's like you're trying to travel in a river, and river has a flow. If you are following the flow of the river, your travel will be little fast. If you're going against to the flow, okay, so then you are going to be in trouble. So whenever you have a backlog, for example, present you started prosto, you're done with FPD, you're done with RPD, okay, right? FPD, RPD are done. Now you are about to start CD and you have some emergency in the family, or you're not feeling well. Okay, you came back after 2 or 3 days, CD is done. Skip CD. You can do CD later. Whenever you have a backlog time, whenever you have that extra buffering time, or whenever you're able to finish others. Now, by the time your 2 days are done, endo was started, go start endo. So keep backlogs as backlogs. Whenever you have a buffering day, or whenever you feel like endo is done little quick, then you can go for a backlogs, but don't start your prep wherever you stop. Okay, I stopped today. Okay, 2 days back I have stopped because I'm not feeling well. It doesn't mean I have to start from the same point. Okay, it's always the flow of the group which is more important, because the flow of the group is going to help you to move ahead in the preparation in a positive direction. Okay, right. I hope this is very, very clear. So this basic principles of bootcamp has to be followed. Okay, right. So those are the main things which I feel like I want to address today. And leftover things, like before we start the question and answer, is don't, first of all, like whenever you want to travel speed. Okay, so now I want to enter into express highway, because many of these metropolitan cities are going to have this express highway, or like you see in Hyderabad it is called as ORR, outer ring road. Whenever I'm planning to enter my outer ring road is something like a boot camp series. Okay, so I cross the traffic and everything, I want to enter the outer ring road. Once I enter into outer ring road, I have all the license, because the maximum speed I can go in the outer ring road is 120 kilometers. My wish whether I will go till 120 or not. Second thing, when I'm going to go with this 120 is whenever I feel like I'm capable of, whenever my view is very clear. Like for example, on a foggy day in Hyderabad, the view is very foggy, I cannot go at 120 speed. So whenever I have a control on my drive, whenever my view is very, very clear, because I know what I'm doing, I know what I can do, up to what speed I can do. So that is something called as a boot camp series. So first of all, you keep a limitation. Chalo, I'm going to do like this. I'm going to approach like this. This is what my target is. This is what I'm going to reach. So you try to keep a limitation, or you ask your mentor to keep a limitation. It's not mandatory someone who is reading textbooks, you also read textbook to get a rank. It's not the same level of preparation for everyone. So you keep a line. Okay, so this is what I'm targeting for 120 in this exam. So 120 I reach. Now I'll try to improve to 130. So you keep such limitations. Don't straight away keep, chalo, I want to crack 180 out of 240. You'll get disappointed, and that is right. You go over speed on Express Avenue. You're going over speed. That's not safe for you. That may lead to an accident. That may lead to the failure of the entire plan. So speed should be in your control, and you should have a limitation over your speed. It's not mandatory that you have to go 120, which is the maximum limit speed. Other important areas is, it's all about like when you can go to this particular point of speed, or whenever you want to attain this particular mark or rank, is whenever your brain is focused, whenever your brain is pleasant. It's all about like you can work in the most efficient way, in the smartest way, whenever you're more cool and composed. And I see most of the aspirants, they're more confused during their preparation phase. It's not about confusion over the subject, it is about confusion in what they're doing. So first of all, your view should be very, very clear. Whenever your view is clear, it's okay. Even if you have a bad day, you're not feeling well, or your family is not feeling well, you have some emotional disturbances or breakdown, something, it's okay. It's okay. You should appreciate yourself on a daily basis. You should control your speed. When to increase the speed, when to decrease the speed, when you have to go for a balanced preparation is very, very important aspect in the entire preparation phase. That is most important aspect. Overspeed can lead to failure. Underspeed can lead to lack of finishing the syllabus. So all these are going to happen. But the most important thing that you have to maintain is the focus. You have to maintain cool and composed. Whenever you are cool and composed, the productivity will be more. You see experienced players, like you have a habit of watching cricket. You see experienced players like Virat or Rohit or something, who are experienced player like Rahul and everything. You can have an estimation of their outcome on any match. Reason is they're cool and composed. You see an youngster, more aggressive, performance will be fickle, right? But you've seen experienced people, they have more composed. So even I want you to maintain the same integrity when you're going with this boot camp, or when you're going with this last 4 or 5 months of preparation. You should trust yourself. You should have that confidence. And even if you fall, you should have the confidence you're going to bounce back. So it's about maintaining the good positiveness in the preparation. And again, you should be surrounded by a good environment which is going to motivate you. It may be negative or positive, it should motivate you on a daily basis. Like someone is reading hard in front of you, it's going to motivate you. Okay, chala, I'm going to do some extra work. Someone is working hard. Like for example, you see there are many mothers. I know there are many mothers who are having 1 or 2 kids, still fighting to get a good rank. So this is like a motivation for me. So there are people who are elder to me, who are seniors to me, who are super seniors to me. Now they restarted the preparation. My batchmates are there, restarted the preparation. 2 kids, family, lots of things they are going through. And this is indirectly motivating me. Okay, chalo, I need to do something for myself, or I need to do something for my students. So that is also inspiring me. So you have many things to inspire around you. Okay, within the preparation phase, like your friend who's not emotionally fit, but they're fighting to get a good rank. So all these are like positive things that you have to take when during the preparation phase. Okay, right? So maintaining that integrity and positivity is very, very important. And second thing is, preparation is something you should enjoy the preparation phase. Most of us, we don't enjoy. We feel like we want to enjoy the outcome. Now, rather than the outcome, you should enjoy this particular phase, like how you prepared to attain this point. For example, my preparation started in 2012 to 2014, 2015. It's like two and a half years of preparation phase. Like outcome is what I am in front of you today. Okay, so whatever process that was done for the 2.5 years, or the process of MDS CONQUER of 10 years, is the outcome, what the privilege that I am enjoying today, or my family is enjoying today. So the process is also more important. So most of us ignore the process, but it is the process that is more important than the outcome on the day of result, or then outcome of the department or the branch you get. But the process is what is going to give you more maturity, because here it's not the rank that is more important, it is the maturity that you are going to gain through this process. It is not MDS that is more important, it is the maturity that you gain during those 3 years of MDS, the clinical practice. No, people are not going to come by seeing your degree. People are going to come by seeing your work. So whatever work you are going to attend, that 3 years is more important than MDS degree. Certificate MDS, which is more important? To me, work is more important. Okay. Now I teach prostho. I'm not a prosthodontist exclusively. So it is about what you gain. The maturity during the process is more important. So we should always appreciate that process. And on an incremental wise, for example, there is a woman who has a clinic but sacrificed the clinic for the entrance exam, who has 2 kids to manage, so should get up early in the morning, prepare everything for the kids, send their kids for the schooling, then start reading the books. And this woman should get appreciated on a daily basis. And no one is going to appreciate this woman, even a husband or anyone XYZ, no one is going to appreciate. They feel that this is your job. Someone is reading hard. Yeah, why you will not read it? You're reading for yourself. So point to be noted in this bootcamp series or in this last phase of preparation is, on a daily basis, you should appreciate yourself. Okay, chalo, today I have taken a class. Super, I have done very extraordinary. I have taken a very nice class. Today I have done a case. I have done a filling. The filling was so beautiful. Sometimes the patient may not appreciate you. Sometimes the colleague may not appreciate you, but you should appreciate yourself. Okay, I have done a very good job today. I have done a 6 to 8 hours of reading today. I have done 2 cases of being an intern. Then I came back and have prepared for 6 to 8 hours. So on a daily basis, incrementally, you should appreciate yourself. But this incremental appreciation on the day of result, people are going to see it. So you get a rank, you will be appreciated. But you read hard today for 6 to 8 hours, sacrificing so many things. You're not feeling well. Even then you read. No one is going to appreciate you. So who has to appreciate you? You have to appreciate you. Before you go to bed, start questioning yourself. Is it a good day? Yes, chalo, it's a very good day for my preparation. I have done 6 to 8 hours. Whatever I have done, recap. You try to appreciate yourself. This is how the life is going to look more beautiful. Like, you see people, they may not have anything, but they are happy. The reason is they start appreciating themselves for what work they have done on that particular day, on that particular month. Because success is only on the day of result. Okay. But how you are going to get that success is incremental hard work. Incremental hard work of people around you. There may be some people who are going to contribute you for your success. So all these are going to play very well. These are more important. How organizedly, structurally you plan, execute them, you get result. This is how your planning is being appreciated on the day of result. So make sure, try to carry that integrity, positivity whenever someone is feeling low around you in your preparation phase, your friend or a senior or junior, your friend or your companion. Try to help them, address them. Being a human, you should address that, because that is also a part of preparation. Okay. So there is a big thing, right? People will come and ask me, sir, we should have a matter of luck. I see one student was giving a lecture after his result and restarting the preparation to the young people. He's telling, luck is very important. Luck, you should have. Yes, right. Luck is important, but what is the definition of luck? Luck is something that is favored by God, or luck is something that is favored by the surroundings. For the people who work hard, okay, luck will be favored. If you're really working hard, luck is going to favor. The universe is going to favor. The people around you are going to favor. God, whatever God you believe, the God is going to favor you. Luck if you're really working hard from your heart. Truthfully, not cheating anyone, not backprobing anyone, not pulling anyone. If you're doing your work properly, luck will definitely get favored on the day of exam or on the day of result. So this integrity has to be maintained. And last but not the least of today's live session is, I want to just address few important questions that are being posted. Live lecture schedules, live lecture timings and everything will be posted on your registered group. Okay. So those things were already discussed in the last session. Most of your live sessions, with some exceptions, will be in the evening only, and preferably if the mentor is available in the evening, it is in the evening. Okay, it is evening. For example, if the mentor is going for an elaborated session, half of the session will be in the morning. A recorded version will be immediately provided within 4 hours. That is what the commitment I'm going to give you. By the time the interns are going to come from the college by 4 or 5 o'clock, fresh up, recorded version will be there on your account. No, there is no compromise. We are not compromising on the recorded version. So interns, if you miss morning live session, because of the commitment you have in the college. Okay, evening, immediately come and watch the recorded one. But most of your classes will be in the zone of 6 to 8 as our regular timing. And the notes will be shared on the same day. If the session is in the morning, okay, if the session is in the evening, I told you like most of the sessions are in the evening, so it will be shared in the morning. Okay, minimum of we keep a limit of minimum of 5 hours. Before 5 hours of the session, we will be sharing the notes in the form of PDF. It is your choice whether you want to insert, like how I have inserted into my tab and work on the class. That is your wish. Or you want to take a hard copy, you can take a hard copy, but make sure you keep a separate file for the bootcamp series. Yes, any other things? Yeah, it's not like a worksheet basically, it's like a notes. I don't want to keep much fill in the blanks, straightforward notes I want to give, but I want you to underline the active mode of things like numbers, classifications, keywords in the classification, and whatever we are planning to be done, like for example, like um, case-based things, we want to focus on the keywords. Keywords notes will be given. Like for example, trigeminal neurology is there. What are the keywords regularly they are going to mention in the case will be given as a notes. Yeah, right. So that is the main thing. Notes will be shared on that particular day. That's all. Okay. Module wise, subject wise, it's not going to be possible. Okay, it's not going to be possible. Okay, right. Hmm. Any other things here? How it is different from the accurate notes? It's a refined notes. I have already shown the FPD notes of tomorrow's class. It's a point to point. You attend the class. If you feel the notes is required, you can add on to the notes. Or if you feel like everything was covered in your already done classes, like everything was covered already in the worksheets of regular FPDs, then you can skip this part. It's all about you have to take a call whether you really need to focus on this particular notes. If you're more comfortable beyond this notes, then you can skip this notes. Yeah. Anything more, guys? Integrity is important. Integrity is important. You should appreciate yourself on a daily basis. Try to read with the mentor for those 2 hours. Even if you are very fit with that particular topic or a subject, make sure you attend the live session and try to finish the 2 hours with the mentor. You are going to gain lots of concepts integratedly. Chandan, you can ping me on my WhatsApp number. We can discuss. Okay, 9989427971. 7971 is my number. Okay. Yeah. This is the first one is my number. You can ping me so that we can discuss and plan accordingly. Right. Mm. Bootcamp Series 2.0, which is present in the app, the recorded version is the last year classes. That is NEET 2025. And whatever we are going to do is fresh 2026. Okay. 2026. This tomorrow's whatever classes we are going to start is fresh. Okay, right. Tomorrow we are going to have an FPD class immediately after the session. The schedule for the next 1 week classes, timings, and the mentor names will be updated. Yeah. Bootcamp 2.0 is the last year, 2025 recorded bootcamp series. Now, tomorrow, whatever that's going to start is fresh 2026 NEET targeting, both NEET as well as INICET. Right. Anything more, guys? And this bootcamp series exclusively, this is exclusively for NEET 2026 and INICET 2026 for the people who are planning to give in the month of May. And this recorded version of Bootcamp 2026 along with the notes will be given to 2027 students who are going to start their preparation. Okay, because we want to emphasize the quick mode of reading for 2027 batch also from the day one. So once you're done with regular classes, try to attend the boot camp also. You will get to know what to be revised in the last couple of days ahead. Normally, you guys will have your regular 2027 boot camp. So this is not for this video is not for someone who is starting fresh 2027 planning to give next year. Anything more, guys? Worksheets, I told you, right? Initially, we thought of not providing the notes, but I feel like notes is going to save the time. Okay, so we'll be giving the notes, but make sure don't misuse that. Okay, because last year I have done this, and immediately once it is shared, there were like 2 or 3 people who are sharing it on Telegram groups and everything. It sounds a little odd. I don't want to give a tagline that is unethical, but it's like stupidity according to me. Okay, right? You're sharing your notes to your friend, and your friend is sharing to all the other people who are on the Telegram group, and that sounds a little nonsense and odd to me. Don't do that cheap things. Okay, I give a tagline. There's a very cheap things that you do, and you're questioning the institute immediately within 5 minutes. You share here, I'll share there in Telegram. This all sounds a little odd to me. After crossing 10 years of teaching experience, trained about 20,000 students, a little odd students these are. Don't encourage such things among your groups. Okay, you focus on your preparation. That is what, like I told you, right? In preparation phase, you should maintain the integrity. Okay, in the preparation phase, you should be loyal to yourself. In preparation phase, you should be loyal to the institute. Someone is sitting, working hard for you, organizing the things, making notes for you to simplify your preparation rather than leaving you. Okay, you should show that loyalty and gratitude. That is what I strongly believe, and that is what I give to my teachers, and that's what I expect from my students to do that back to me. Okay, right, guys? Anything more, or let's close this thing for now? It's almost like 45 minutes done. If you want anything to talk, I'll talk. Okay, Chelo, it's nice talking to all of you, okay, in the live session. And we thought of having this live interaction every 10th day or every 15th day, every 2 weeks, we'll have a live interaction to address your common doubts and everything. And make sure you keep your subscribe the channel and keep the bell notification on to get all the updates, because we are planning to have few free bootcamp series live classes on the YouTube channel. Okay, so keep subscribe the channel and keep your bell notification on for all the updates related to the live free access to the bootcamp series. Okay, so see you, take care, bye.